Hey there, it is Kathy Haig here at Terrace Honda, and we have the new 2020 CRVs in, and I'm going to show you the five biggest changes for these mid-model upgrades to the 2020 models that we've got coming in. So mid-model upgrades means it's not a huge remake, but there's little things that they take and tweak from the previous 4 or 5 years. Let's have a look. First off is the subtle changes to some of the body styling and accessories. Nothing big. It's still, when you take a look at it, you go, oh yeah, that's a CRV. But then you start noticing little changes like to the rims. Now this is the sport model here, the new sport model. We'll get to that in a minute. But they've changed some things like the rim styling, some things with the grills. It's got that matte silver accessory lining in it rather than some of the blackout or silver from the previous year, and just little things that make it unique and fresh. Now, like I said a few seconds ago, this is the sport model, so a couple of things that have changed is with the model lineup. Previous for the last 4 years, since 2017, there has been the LX, the EX, EXL, and Touring models. This year, they have taken away the EX model and replaced it with the Sport model. And it has some really neat features to it that we'll go over in a different video. But they've also added in with the Touring a black edition. So if you're familiar at all like with the Honda Pilots and Ridgelines, you can get the Touring as a black edition. So for somebody that likes black on black, you like matte rather than chrome accessories or matte black, you're going to want to go check it out. And the interesting thing is that you can now also get it with white. So you have all your matte black wheels and rims, your trim and accessories, everything is matte black, but you can actually get it in black paint, or white paint, sorry. Now there's a variety of little updates to technology and all those things that Honda is so fond of, like in the safety departments, all the usual Honda sensing features. But Honda's also always been really big on environmental friendliness and right back from the early 60s, way before a lot of people were thinking of this sort of stuff. And one of the things that they've put in all the CRVs this year is your idle stop feature. So when you turn that on, this is going to be handy, especially if you're commuting or anything like that. Anytime you come to a stop for more than a few seconds, like 30 seconds, it will idle off, and when you step on the gas, then it'll start up and keep going, so you're not continually thinking about having to shut your vehicle off if you're stopped for more than a few seconds. Very good feature to have. Now, so far, the most interesting part of the upgrades, as I said, this is the Sport model that we're looking at, which replaces the EX model, is that some of you really weren't fan of the wood grain trim in anything from the EX model and up, and this has been replaced with a nice silver, and it's quite tactile. It's got a pattern to it. I don't know if that's going to show up in the video, but those of you that didn't like the wood grain should be very happy about that. They've also added in a heated steering wheel and power lift gate and some nice features like these sports pedals. And I mean, there's some other things, but those are probably the major ones, the main ones for the actual sports model. Now, a very important feature, of course, is the colors that might be coming up for new models, because that's always exciting, and there is a couple. So this color here is the Sonic Gray Pearl, and it is that beautiful stone color that kind of changes almost to, I always call it mermaid colors in the sun, because it has that metallic to it. And to date, it has only ever been available on the touring hatchbacks as a very, very unique color. This is now available on all the CRV models except the LX, I believe, and is a great addition. Is probably my favorite color out of all of them. The red this year has also changed. Okay, it has gone to a more true red. It's called a Radiant Red Metallic. So a truer red, of course, that is going to be beautiful in the sunshine. And as soon as we get one in, I will post a picture of it for you guys. That is the 5 major things that everyone's been waiting for, the questions I keep getting for the 2020 CRVs. And of course, we'll have other videos on some of the details on different models and go over that. If you have questions, of course, I would love to hear from you. Message me, give me a call, stop in for coffee, and Merry Christmas. Bye for now.